How's it going, guys? And welcome back to Muraoni, where we last left off. Daisuke tries to be very heroic by finding the girl in the forest. Will he ever find the girl in the forest? We will see. Or will he chicken out? The game expects me to find out where memorize the forest by now. I'm like testing out my microphone. If for some reason it plays sounds higher on the left side. Oh well, we'll see. Okay, it doesn't seem to matter. I wonder what the girl in the forest went. Well, I don't know. With this complete dark... She probably went into the mansion again, stupid girl. Well, I'm not gonna say again, but we're probably gonna go to the mansion again. Ah! Okay. Right way. No. This can't be. Not when I'm trying to be heroic in front of Suki. Dang it. Girl. Where are you? Where are you, girly? Girly, girly, girl. Damn it. Where could she go? This is the part of the forest. It looks a little different compared to a month ago. Yeah, according to... Yeah, it does play sounds higher on the right side for some reason. On my microphone. That's unusual. I have to look that up later. Oh, there she is. Hey! Fumiko. I finally found you. Listen, your mother has been worried sick about you. Let's head back, okay? I saw a big shadow. It chased me into the forest.
A shadow, huh?
Please, tell me you're alright. Yeah. This isn't good at all. We need to get you out of here quickly. Thank you. No problem, let's get going. Like, I am in front of the microphone, but why is the right side louder? That is the question. I had it pretty balanced right before. Now it's different. Even when I'm tapping the left side of it. Huh. Maybe it's always been like that. I never paid attention to it. Okay, let's get back. We got Fumiko. She's 8 years old. Oh. Triple dots. Not now. Let's get going. Now. Is it back? Let's go. Ah, man. Do I have to... Oh, yeah, great. It gives me a sip. Ah, I don't know. It really wanted me to memorize the way back. Ah! I almost had it. I might need to use the keyboard for this. Ah, man. Almost had it. It is kind of scary. I'll give it that. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. The chase might be a little too fast, though. oh. Ah! Dang it. Oh, did this shadow appear on the right side? Well, we managed. Hurry, almost there! After minutes of being chased by that shadow, we were finally able to escape the forest and reunite with Suki and the others. Crying faces.
Oh, thank heavens you're safe, Fumiko.
Crying face. I forgot to do the crying face stuff. I'm so sorry for leaving the house, crying face.
Something chased me outside the fort and into the forest, crying.
Please don't worry me like this ever again. Daisuke, thank you so much for finding Fumiko. I'm truly grateful. Glad to help, Rahana. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. It's no problem at all. We're just happy that Fumiko's back. And I'm sorry for trying to discourage you two, Suki, Daisuke. I was just being plain selfish. You were right, Tsubaki. Daisuke was in danger going into the forest. So there's no need to feel bad. You got it? He's always so nice. He's too nice. We should get going, Fumiko and I. Please, goodbye, and... well, not please. Well, goodbye, and thanks again. Let's get going too, shall we? It finally happened. The shadow made another appearance and this time was set out to get us. Daisuke specifically. I was sure that it wasn't done there. It wasn't done there. Huh? I was sure it wasn't done there. I had to act fast to protect the people around me and the town's growing happiness. Over the course of several days, I became more and more conflicted. I felt more paranoid. My fake outside smile was starting to wear off. I started to do what all the villagers didn't. Think about the death that happens. I decided to do more research. After another trip to the library a few days later, I was able to retrieve the book, and so I read it thoroughly. I became engrossed into reading.
Daisuke being chased by the shadow. I knew it wasn't done for good.
Still, it was really sweet of Daisuke facing the danger for me. Otherwise, I could have been the one being chased by the shadow.
And if it catches you, then what?
You just get a game over screen. That's what happens. Never mind that. I have to do some research on this shadow. I know it's not going to just give up and walk away, so maybe background information would be ideal. Oh, phone ringing. Hang on. Okay, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know it's not going to just give up and walk away. So maybe some background information on it would be ideal. Alright, time to read that book. Not that I did it before. I'm not in the mood to do poetry right now. Not in the mood to anything else. How about just leaving? Fuck that book. No going outside right now. Dang it. Get stressed. Okay. Read it from the side then. Okay. Time to get to work. Let's see here. Encyclopedia of Demons. Ao Oni. Oh, Zero Oni. Oh, game references. This doesn't seem to be in the right order. Hakyo Oni. Mura Oni. Ah, here it is. Mura? Time to give it a little read. How do you know it's Mura? A shadow with potential power great enough to bring down entire villages. This is where the village demon gets its name from. Set to roam rural Japan, this demon sets its sights on secluded villages, bringing them down entirely. This demon grows in power the more time it spends in the particular village. The reason for growth is not certain, but some claim its growth correlates to its victims. To be specific, the number of victims the demon had killed. After spending some time in the village, the demon may start to warp the dimension of the village, causing deterioration in some setting, crystallization, or changing the room's structure. Is that a... What Oni did that? Was it Nira Oni that could do that? Does that explain my experience in the Izanani manor? I felt like I was going through these otherworldly rooms. Not just that, but also the rooms in the library basement. Many incidents in the past claim it's possible for the demon to assume the form of other people. The validity of this is still unknown, but many historians have provided evidence to support this. Though it can seemingly assume the form of others, it usually has ties with a specific person. Next to no incidents have ever reported the shadow leaving the town until complete destruction occurred. This leads historians to believe that this shadow is bound to a town until it has exterminated it. A few cases dating back to the 1900s did have a demon appear before destruction of the town. However, how this happened is uncertain. Records dating that far back in time omitted most details. Far more recent incidents have indicated the shadow's abilities to add greater strength. After getting enough strength, the village demons can mark people. These marks have various effects, from impaired movement and speech to the state of incomplete stasis. The marks' effects that vary. At greater strength, the shadow can replicate itself and control its subsidiaries as it wishes. Unfortunately, due to the lack of cases in recent years, any more info on this entity is scarce. The village demon identity is unknown to many for that reason. However, it is always lurking around a town, awaiting recognition. So we got details on the Mura Oni. So it's kind of like the thing. It can disguise as other. That's all. This is terrible. So I guess the shadow won't stop tormenting us anytime soon. I think I have to... There we go. Now, what is this? Hapsadra's writing can be seen at the bottom of the page. If you want to know more about this shadow, go to the cabin east of the town. No more about the shadow? There's nothing else in this book about the shadow, so... No, what am I thinking? This message screams suspicious. Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. Kasumi invited me over today. I wonder what she has to say. Let's head over. Okay. Where's Kasumi? Oh. That Kasumi. Thank you for inviting me over, Kasumi.
Of course, I wouldn't forget about what I said. And I'm sorry. Sorry for taking so long to tell you this.
It took a while for me to gather my thoughts.
I understand. Feel free to start.
When I was really young, my parents never brought me to the town. I just lived out my days in a mansion in the forest. So naturally, I wasn't aware of the news that would go around town. My parents barely got news either. But whenever they did get news, they'd be concerned I'd be affected somehow by it. They just wanted me to stay this way until I grew up. That mansion you went to, I was always confined there, never allowed to leave. However, one day, my parents had to go into town to take care of some business. And afraid of leaving me alone, they brought me along. That day, I ran into a girl in town. My first friend, her name was Daisy. She was different from the other kids. She was from another country. She moved here and she was a newborn. Although her family wasn't native Japanese, they could still speak the language.
But back then, foreigners gaijins were despised in the town. At that time was when the shadow began to attack the townspeople. The town's happy mood quickly receded with the arrival of Daisy's family and the shadow. Because they coincidentally appeared at the same time, the town blamed her family for the team's appearance.
It wasn't all bad though. After meeting Daisy, she would make regular meetings with me. She came over to my house pretty often.
One day though, she just stopped coming. The town soon learned of their family's dark secret, and everything went downhill. I was told Daisy's mother became strict and relentless after that, and that change would not be without its repercussions. Daisy suffered in the long run. I never saw her again. The only thing I had to remember her by, it was her favorite hair bow with some stray hairs attached to it. Soon after, things in the town started to take a turn for the worse. My parents, afraid the shadow would get us next, took our belongings and moved out of the mansion. We moved into the city nearby. Unfortunately, nothing remained of that old town. And reports at that time indicated that the shadow had targeted a new town far away.
When I heard of that another town had been built in its stead, this town, I decided to move back here after a few ordeals back in the city.
I see. So the old town didn't make it. I guess this town was built in honor of the old town.
And I can see why they'd do that. The shadow moved to a town far away afterwards, so the new town settlers probably found it safe to build here. Well, they weren't entirely wrong. This town has been peaceful until recently. The shadow has returned.
And there's no concrete solution to saving the town.
At least, not that we know of.
It's not possible to just leave the town?
If the solution was that easy, I would have told everyone by now. Back then, whenever people would try to leave, the shadow would target them. They've never been seen or heard from again. How my family was able to escape is a mystery to me. Sorry, by the way. I wouldn't dare try it again, though.
This is truly worrying. I'm at the loss on what to do.
Have you already taken a look in the library?
I have. I found a book detailing Shadow's powers, but it gave no solution. The book said in most cases, the towns were wiped out. Oh, whoops, wrong voice. But I know there has to be a solution somewhere. In any case, I'm going to continue my research. But I think I'll head home for now. I feel a little sleepy. I need a nap.
I understand. You're probably getting nightmares. I'll be seeing you then.
Oh, nightmares. She's gonna have nightmares. Oh, now we're... Oh. Welcome back, Welcome back, Tsubaki. Hikaru told me that you'd be arriving. He said he would be helping you with homework. Oh, the boy never causes to amazes me. Haha, yeah. He's helping me finish up my summer homework. He's already mastered all the subjects matter. Where is he now? Oh, he did. He's in the washroom, fixing up his hair and trying to look good. Isn't it cute? He's always willing to go to an extra mile for you. Well, I don't do much. Now, don't you be so modest. He's always so happy around you. Yeah, I may tease him a lot, but I don't mean any of it. Well, that's what friends do, isn't it? Now, don't let me keep you here. Go upstairs and wait in his room while he fixes his bed hair. Yes, sirree. I guess it wouldn't hurt to look around a bit, too. Better look at a list of amazing people. Let's see. Nice. Let's see. Jill, Hideo, Lauren, Laka, Manly. Never heard of any of them. What? You don't watch YouTube? Head upstairs. I'm on it. But better save first. This pot isn't Hikaru. Hikaru, are you in the sink? Nothing in the stovetop. Hi, Tsubaki! You! Shut up! Not Hikaru. These sandbags aren't Hikaru, therefore I'm not interested in them. I don't see Hikaru in there, therefore I'm not interested. Can I interact with it again? I'm wasting my time on this. I hate nothing. Oh, the good stuff there's a lot of something, huh? Sorry, Crates, I have the thing for Hikaru and not for you. Ways to make it obvious. The door's locked. These plants better not get in the way of Hikaru and I. Hello? Hikaru! Ah, Tsubaki? Yeah, who else? I'm not ready yet. Could you wait in my room until I'm done? I'm about to sweat! Okay. Thanks. This part isn't Hikaru. This bucket disappoints me. It's not Hikaru. The moment when a sleeping bag tries to impress you, but it's not Hikaru. Not Hikaru jokes. The door's locked. Hikaru's a little too big to fit in here. Hikaru's a little too big to fit in here. Well, all I have to do now is wait. Nothing interesting in his closet. I gotta leave it open. It's a car super high-tech TV. Doesn't look super high-tech. It's a car. That's not a TV, you dumb bitch. Time marches on. Oh, what a cute teddy bear. It's a car super high-tech computer. Huh, it's a car's diary. Oop, better snoop. Should I? Well, I might as well. Sorry, Hikaru. Today was another crappy day at school. Oh man, this was 5 years ago. I couldn't escape. I was teased relentlessly by everyone. Why couldn't they just leave me alone? During class, I would get paper balls and planes to the face, and I could hear laughter all around me. My teachers didn't care. No one cared, so I got bullied. Going to another school sucked. Tsuki, Tsubaki, and Daisuke would leave me to go to the local school. I am happy they're having fun, but what about me? Initially, I thought that going to a boarding school with my ideal courses would be great, however. Being isolated from my famous family, it's the worst. I'm always being made fun of for living in a rural community. Why is this school so prejudiced? And why must I face it? My problems are growing. Someone accused me of vandalizing the boys' locker room. That's not the first thing I've been accused of. Now everyone thinks I'm some delinquent rebel. I'm not mad. Oh, I'm not bad. I'm trying to show what I'm not, but people are using me like a scapegoat. Thus everyone avoids me, and I can't make a single friend. They all stick together because they're all alike, because they all live in the city, because they all have luxuries and our family can barely afford. As soon as you're a little bit different from the others, you're seen as a weirdo, an outcast. I miss the village, I miss my parents, I miss my friends. Today I'm in shock at myself. I actually resorted to punching someone in frustration. But I just became so fed up. This one person kept telling me to tend to my farm animals. How shallow can one get? Of course I got in trouble for punching him. Big trouble. The school even refused to acknowledge the fact that he brought this upon himself. Why am I still going to this hell house? Today, it hurts a lot. They said it was payback for punching his friend. It felt disgusting. What did I do? What? All I wanted was to see the world outside the village, but I didn't know that this was what awaited me. I learned something. The world outside of the small village is cruel. It is relentless. It is much different than our always ecstatic village. I think I can only blame myself for what's been happening to me. I wasn't prepared to brave this outside world. I was always used to happy smiles, fun times, positive news, and whatnot. How could I expect something horrible like this to happen? I never anticipated this kind of life outside the village, because I had never been warned of it. I was naive. I was always taught the positives in life. However, the question is, was I really taught the negatives? Writing in my diary is the only way I can feel some comfort, so I'll keep on doing this while my days at the school tick down. For the longest of time, I've been wanting to tell those close to me about my problems. However, something kept stopping me from it. The people who abused me threatened to torment and hurt me on whole new levels if I were to tell anyone about my problems. However, it wasn't it. The thing stopping me. It felt like something controlling me like a puppet, preventing me from letting go of my secret. Though, honestly, I don't think telling anyone would solve my problem. Except this diary here. No, the diary didn't solve my problem either. Because I felt like this experience would stick onto me forever. It's almost time to return to the village. I used to feel excited about returning, but after everything's happened, I'm not so sure now. One thing's for sure though, I'm not going back to that poor excuse for school. No matter how much I try, I can't ever stop this looming feeling of dread. It's been in my head ever since I returned from school. The entries end here. These entries are from this year. I didn't know how Hikaru was suffering this much. I knew something was bothering him, but I didn't expect his problems to be this big. I'm sorry, Hikaru. I'm sorry I didn't notice, Crying Face. All this time, I've been throwing insults and snide remarks at you, Crying Face. Without truly understanding what you went through back then, Crying Face. Why am I such an idiot, Crying Face? How did you even do all of this, Crying Face? Why didn't you say anything, Crying Face? I feel I'm the one of those bullies, Crying Face. And to think you called me a friend, Crying Face. I'm sorry, Hikaru. I didn't understand your situation. Teary Face. Exclamation mark face. I think Hikaru's coming, Teary Face. Better. Oh, it's the shadow! Hey, Tsubaki! Hey, Hikaru! I didn't totally read your diary. Oh shit, I did! Sorry I took so long. In the end, I couldn't fix my hair. Not even water helped. I guess my hair's stuck like this. Say, is something wrong? Your eyes looked like bloodshot. Were you crying? No, you dumbass! You misunderstood. Just my allergies acting up again. Oh, okay. What allergies? I don't know. Oh, right, Tsubaki. I think it's time we start investigating this shadow.
Yeah.
Where do we start, though? Oh, yeah! Suki told me that she would look into it and see what info she could dig up. Since we know that things are only getting worse, we have to take care of this without causing too much panic. Do you agree? Of course. Do you think that Suki can really get some info on whatever is happening? Of course, you shouldn't doubt my sis. I know her very well. She can get the job done. Right. Sorry for doubting her. Now, let's do our best to help from now on, okay?
Sorry, Carol. I know I just came over, but do you mind if we postpone this homework thing? I don't feel too well.
I need to talk to my parents. It's no problem. I'm glad we had this talk. I'm sure we can find an answer to all of this.
I'm glad. Well, see you.
Did she read my diary? I guess the diary's out of place.
After doing all the research, I feel like our hope is thinning. What do we do?
Hey sis. Oh, Hikaru, come in. Alright. Not that I'm in already. So, how was your nap? You didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm sure the nap helped. Oh, Oh, don't worry, I slept well. Oh, I see. So, Suki looks like she's thinking about something. But what is she thinking about? Hey sis! Are you thinking about something? Yes, I'm just brainstorming ideas for my next poem. Oh, I see. Can you tell me what you're really thinking about now? I'm sorry, I went a little spacey there. Those past few days I've been thinking about the village demon. Village demon? The village demon is the shadows. It's the shadow we've been seeing all around town lately. Man, that's a lot of talking. Well, let me tell you what I know about the village demon. Recap. I told Hikaru all I knew about the village demon. The demon powers, its origin as far back as historians could trace it, its victims. Everything, even Kasumi's experience back when she was younger. Though it was a lot to tell and difficult to tell too. Hikaru gave me his undivided attention. He listened to my voice until its end. Ultimately, at the end, I told him there was no solution just yet. Suki. That was impressive. I'm surprised you were able to gather that much info on the shadow. Thanks, Hikaru. I want to be able to solve this, so I'm pushing myself. Though, not that most of the pieces are together. It's kinda scary that this is all real and happening. The chain of deaths, the shadow appeasing itself by destroying the town. Yeah, it's scary to think that anyone in the town could die. It just makes me worry. Worry about someone close to me will get taken away. I don't know, and the town caring for it? And if we don't come up with the solution soon, I'm afraid the chances of that happening will rise. What are we going to do? I'm really not sure. Though I'm certain of one thing. You'll give the shadow a tougher time by staying around others, so stay close to people. That will be a temporary workaround until I can figure something out. Oh, if only I had acted sooner. Fumika almost fell into the hands of the village demon, for heaven's sakes. Suki, I was the one. For now, let's tell the others about your research. Yes, I'll explain it all to Daisuke. You can tell Tsubaki. Here, give these to Tsubaki to supplement the explanation you'll give her. Obtain Suki's research. Thanks, sis. Time to burn these notes. I'm sure that the fate wanted us to get out of this. Then fate will provide us with the answers. Everything will unravel eventually, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Hikaru. Well, I'm going to tend to Dad. He doesn't feel so well today. That's my sis, always caring. Hikaru must be the shadow in disguise. Oh! New chapter! And I saved the game. I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm gonna end this part here. But let's see what's up for us. It's you! Are you here to kill me too? You've already killed my friend. The town's respite from the death was short-lived. Arata was found dead at his home. This happened a short while after filling everyone on the shadows. It was first assumed to be suicide, until the townspeople linked the similarity of his death to the others who passed away. He wasn't the only one who died. There were a few others who fell before he did. But we didn't really care. We didn't know them. It was different to accept. Okay, time to walk over to Tsubaki's house. What? I need to tell her about Suki's research. But first I shall burn these notes. Okay, I'm gonna end this part here. I hope you enjoyed. The show was a lot of talking. One spooky chase. I hope we get to some the good parts soon. So I'm gonna leave you guys with a high five. Oh, kabam!